Get Rich Slow with John Wolf. Hey, today I want to talk to you not about how the exact loan process works, but what you can do ahead of the time before you see that house that you love to really get ready to make a super strong offer, maybe even how to make an offer that's so strong that you'll be considered and maybe even accepted by the listing side when your offer is even a bit lower than the competition. So in the last video, I described what to do if you find that house last minute. Now I want to describe to you what we're going to do just to make that offer amazing by getting stuff ready ahead of time. Okay, so your first step in this case is to get a hold of a fantastic loan officer. I recommend, but if you're in a different area, if you're not in Oregon or Washington, please, you can still feel free to reach out to me. I can connect you with other great loan officers all around the country who do different areas. Anyways, one of the biggest things that we can do to have your offer just look amazing to the listing agents is, first of all, have it come from a really reputable source. I will let you know that all of the big brands you can probably name are not reputable sources. If they are a bank or an online thing that rhymes with whippin' or rocket, then they're probably not going to be seen well by a listing agent, and the listing agent is going to tell the clients, hey, the last X transactions I did with them didn't work, closed super late, bad stuff like that. So get a good, reputable local loan officer and get them well ahead of time. So for me to serve you, the client, the best, I actually want you to reach out to me probably 90 days before you want to move into the new house. And here's why I say that. So I want to have a conversation with you to make sure that your goals make sense, that I can deliver them, that they're realistic, and I want to do the application and check your credit. And that's me checking your credit, figured 60-ish days before you want to own that house or make the offer on that house. 90 days before you want to walk into that house as yours. And the reason I want to do that is far too often somebody has something stupid on their credit that I can easily help you navigate fixing that will cost you a ton of money if we're doing this last minute. And by a ton of money, it's usually not the end of the world. It's something that's going to cost you like $20 to $100 a month until we can get you refinanced a year or so later. So it's not going to be awful, but sometimes it stops the transaction entirely. So that's the first thing. Then as far as getting really exciting and offensive on how we're going to get that great offer. So one thing that I can actually do is I can take a full loan application with all the parameters that you want, and we'll sort of pick a fictitious house, and I can send that to underwriting before you're even looking at houses, if you're just really sure that you want to go forward. And once that comes out of underwriting, and the underwriter might ask for a couple of documents and I get those, you're not just pre-approved, you're income, assets, credit, underwriter approved. So when you find that right house and when you make that offer, I'm going to give you a pre-approval letter. And then I'm going to call that listing agent and say, hey, my friend Billy here, I just want you to know he is approved from a real lender, not some crazy online thing. And he's not just pre-approved by this idiot. He is underwriter, income, assets, credit approved. So if you accept this offer, I just want to let you know we can reliably close within 10 days if that's something you want. Now that is a very compelling message, and that message helps people compete directly with cash offers because cash offers fall through all the time too. And it will make you look amazing compared to other finance offers. And the coolest thing about this trick is it's not something that costs extra money for the client at all. It doesn't cost you any extra money. You're going to pay the same interest rate, the same fees if you get all the work done ahead of time versus if you get all the work done after you're in contract. But you might very well get a better price on the home or get your offer accepted when it wouldn't be just for making this offer. And one of the incredible things about this is very rarely does the seller actually want to close that quickly, but if they do, we can accommodate it. But me coming in there and confidently telling them we can close in 10 days makes them super confident that they're going to make the 20-day closing date, that they're going to make the 30-day closing date. And with many of the transactions I've been doing, just because I have such an amazing team I work with, what's been happening is even though we don't have like a 10-day time frame, we get everything done very quickly, and the docs go to title, and the clients on both sides can sign for the transaction and then close the next week. No rush at all. Anyways, if you have any questions, please reach out to me, John Wolf. Get Rich Though with John Wolf. Have an awesome day. Bye.